Hey everyone! It's always fun and surprisingly educational to see how others tackle tasks. In this collection, you'll discover smart hacks and practical tips that are well worth remembering. Let's dive in. Why spend thousands on real tiles when this concrete stencil creates the same beautiful pattern for a fraction of the cost? Forget traditional bricklaying. With the Stockton wall system, you can stack walls like a Lego master builder, making construction 3 times easier. Look at this clever hack using tape on a roller for perfect seams. It applies the tape evenly in seconds, saving hours of tedious work. This handyman cuts brick blocks perfectly by first heating the cut line, then striking with this special tool. Clean breaks every time. Instead of relying on brute strength, they chose a smarter approach to move the cargo.
Okay.
Here's how ski resorts prep snowmobile tracks with expert precision. To keep the drill bit aligned, he moved the workpiece instead of the tool. Simple, but effective. Floor pouring can be full of errors, but not when it's done by seasoned professionals. A leaf blower isn't just for fall. It can be surprisingly useful in winter too. Refinishing a wooden floor is usually a tedious job, but this guy found a way to speed things up and even enjoy it. Many people dream of being able to sweep trash away in seconds. One person actually built a special hatch to do just that. Without access to a proper wrapping machine, they improvised and nailed it. When the client insisted the rock stay put, the contractor had to get creative to work around it. They lacked equipment, but their creativity more than made up for it. These two need just a minute to run over the seams with speed and accuracy. Even the toughest tasks get easier when you understand a few basic physics principles. These workers found a unique way to waterproof wood by repurposing old plastic bottles. This clever invention is just waiting for a patent. A smart hack that makes wet cleaning faster and easier.
Tienen bien puliditos. Ojalá me vea mi patrón.
Who says a hammer drill isn't great for digging? To help the rebar slide in smoothly, this clever trick uses an ordinary plastic bottle. This machine effortlessly transforms a pile of concrete into a trench. While molds can be used to create patterns on concrete, this artisan prefers the freedom of working freehand. All it takes for him to get the job done perfectly is a single piece of wood. The client found the clean tile seams too plain, so they asked for a vibrant mosaic made of countless tiny tiles. Stonework usually comes at a high price, but this talented craftsman creates an illusion so convincing, it looks just like the real thing.
So this is my preferred method of doing patches. Just got a scrap piece of drywall, marking the size, cutting it. I'm not using a square or anything, just kind of raw dogging it. And I'm peeling away the scrap drywall away from the actual patch. And the leftover paper acts as the tape. And now I'm fitting it. Really proud of myself for whatever reason. This backing is not necessary, but I just still put it on whenever possible using the amazing Bosch CRS-18 Volt, my favorite drill. So now I'm gonna, I guess I am fitting it again. Again, very, very proud of myself. I'm using some 5-minute compound, preferably on these bigger patches. I fit it, squeeze everything out as much as I can, and then I got a perfect patch.
He found this life hack online, and it actually works.
Oh no.
A handy tip for those moments when a concrete vibrator isn't available. To run wires through the ceiling, the crew used a magnet. Simple and effective. After placing the tiles, leftover spacers can be tricky to remove, but this guy has a smart shortcut. Faced with the task of moving gravel from the roof to the truck bed, the workers devised an ingenious solution. Watch this flooring expert pour concrete coating directly on the ground and level it by simply walking over it in special shoes with flat soles. Professional decorators know this secret. Creating a zigzag cut on wallpaper makes seams virtually invisible and prevents peeling edges. Transform any drill into a powerful cleaning machine by attaching a brush head. It's the fastest way to scrub surfaces without breaking a sweat. Forget neck pain. This DIY electric hammer lift reaches up to 7.2 meters, making sealing tasks effortless. This clever mortar applicator works like an oversized syringe, allowing you to inject joint compound neatly and accurately between stones. No mess, and it gets the job done in half the time. Who needs tiles? You can form eye-catching tile patterns directly into fresh cement using only a straight edge. The outcome is absolutely stunning. These workers came up with a brilliant ceiling painting trick. All it takes is a wheelbarrow. Talk about smart teamwork. Got an even better idea? Drop it in the comments. Here's a surprising one. Embed glass tubes into concrete molds to create luminous bricks that let light shine through like tiny stars. Here's a smart poolside tip. Slice open a pool noodle and fit it onto a rake to make a perfect DIY water squeegee. Keeps your pool deck dry and safe. Watch this flooring pro demonstrate how specially notched parquet boards make removal and replacement a breeze. No damage to the surrounding floor. Making clean garden borders has never been easier. This unique metal edging tool slices through soil, giving you crisp divisions between your lawn and flower beds. Struggling to see your laser level in daylight? Just line up your phone camera with the tile seams. It'll make the laser line pop right into view. Check out this stair upgrade method. Perfectly placed holes and wooden dowels lock new layers securely in place for a flawless finish.